welcome back y'all to another episode of Tony Plays The Binding of Isaac. Hope everyone's doing alright, everyone's enjoying their day nice and lovely style, you know how it is. We're going to be doing another keeper run, we're going to be attempting to do another keeper run I should say. These runs. Oh my god, remember last episode how I got Eden's Blessing? It could give you something good, it could give you fucking Lost Fly, you know, or not, whatever, Forever Alone. So that's real awesome. Although I will say in all stats up, I am greatly appreciative of that. Thank you so much, game. Anyways, complaining aside, bro's already getting upset at the game. You know, hope everyone's doing alright, everyone's going about their day. This is the third in a series of 7 episodes that I'm recording back to back to back right now. So forgive me if I necessarily kind of run out of talking points, although I did have one in mind. Remember last episode I was talking about like it's just useless thinking about things if I'm gonna fucking forget about it. Well, I remembered. So in case you guys are wondering, Tony, what the hell are you talking about? I had a thought in mind, like a thought experiment, not a thought experiment, you know, just like a talking to no one about it, you know. This is like a solo commentary kind of dig, but I don't usually try to encourage comments, you know. I feel like people don't like being told what to do, you know. I don't like being told what to do. If someone's like, oh, remember to like and subscribe, I'm kind of like, I don't know, you know, you feel me? So that's why I try my best to not just like kind of do that at the end of all my videos. I'm not thinking I'm better than anyone necessarily. It's just me personally. I don't really, you know, I'm not a fan of being told to like and subscribe. Remember to hit that bell notification, you know, all the fucking time, especially when it comes to YouTube videos. So I don't do it myself, but I do encourage comments kind of when it comes to something like this, because I do want to talk about this one, but I also want to get input on what I'm about to talk about here. So what I speak of, you know, what bro is waffling about, one might say. That was the worst bomb placement of all time. I have to end it, question mark? Oh, that's so peak. But anyways, but besides the threat of sliming myself out, can't be there, can't be up, can't be down. Try right? It was weird. These are some weird freaking placements for tickers. What the hell's going on? Swallowed Penny! I'm so sorry. I just pogged out of my gourd right now. If you don't know, Swallowed Penny, I don't want to say it's a one run, but Swallowed Penny makes survivability on the keeper insanely busted. Anytime I get hit, I don't think it works as 100% guarantee on the keeper, but anytime I get hit, I almost am guaranteed. No, right there, taking damage spawns 1 coin. Or spawns 0 to 1 as keeper. So just the chance, the opportunity to maybe get a coin to drop after getting hit raises my survivability so much. You know, it's amazing. It's great. I hope good things come from this, but we'll see. Anyways, enough yapping about like, oh, I have a kind of thought experiment for you guys, you know. Anyways, let's actually move on to the fucking meat and potatoes of what the fuck I'm talking about here. So there's a question I kind of had not proposed to me. I guess I kind of thought about it due to some circumstance of sort. There's probably something that prompted me to come up with this in my mind. Oh, I kind of remember. No, because I guess this one's kind of opposite, but I was watching a few YouTube videos today while I was just kind of like, you know, in my downtime at work. I was just had a few YouTube videos on in the background. I was watching shit and whatnot. And I think I caught a glimpse of some video or whatever that just kind of reminded me, or had the thought in my brain of like gatekeeping. You know, I feel like this is not the first time I've spoken on gatekeeping, but I think this might be the first time that I get super in depth on the concept slash like my thoughts, what I think about it, you know. Not that anyone necessarily, you shouldn't value my opinion over anyone else's, and I feel like that goes for a lot of other individuals and content creators out there as well. I feel like you shouldn't value any one specific person's opinion over you know, maybe your own, you know, just take things into accountability, take things into account whenever you're coming up with an opinion of your own. Remember, just remember that, bro. Is just fucking waffling. But regardless, yeah, not the first time I brought up gatekeeping, 100%. But, you know, thought process here. Check in here. Oh, that used the key though. That's fine. We'll keep that for the extra planetarium chance, and I will, even though I have -2 luck, I'm gonna play this a little bit to hopefully maybe get a key. I got the money to, so I mean, why not? I need the mod that makes us go by faster. But anyways, I might be thinking, Tony, what the fuck are you speaking on gatekeeping? I had a specific thing in mind. I don't know what I saw, but so it just reminded me of it. But about like, maybe not the art might not be the right word, but you know, just the act of gatekeeping. Is that good or bad? And I feel like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't think it's a controversial take or anything. I definitely don't think I'm the first one to say it, and I won't be the last. But, I mean, truth be told, low-key, a little bit of gatekeeping can be good for a community, you know? And, Tony, name one example. No. Fucking, I don't know, man. Give me some time to think, alright? Get it? You have to give me some time to come up with an argument here. But, how do y'all feel about it, I guess? How do you guys feel about the act of gatekeeping? Because I feel like it can be good to keep bad actors out of a certain community, you know? I don't necessarily have anything in specific, although something will probably come to mind the more I speak on the topic here. But I guess one thing I kind of have an idea about, actually. Funny enough, once again, Monster Hunter coded, so my apologies for any non-Monster Hunter heads, but Tony's going to be speaking on this again. So, I remember seeing a video on this, seeing something about this, but a while back, there was a guy, a content creator, who made Bloodborne content. I don't know if he just like did speedruns or something or what in specific, but he made Bloodborne content, and he had a stream where I believe he played Monster Hunter Rise. Proceeded to die to a low rank Khezu. If you play Monster Hunter, then you know kind of how insane that might be. But you know, got diffed by a low rank Khezu, and then proceeded to call Monster Hunter just a bad series and like bad games. Now, me, someone who is like, I think everyone's, you know, kind of open to have their own opinion, stuff like that. You feel me? This is definitely not news coming from a guy like Tony, but I will say, just looking at it objectively, kind of speaking, it's kind of like, I mean, bro, like, you can't get skill issued in the game and then proceed to complain and call like the game trash and the people who like it bad. You know, one, that's just kind of like, that's an asshole thing to do, but also two, is kind of like, bro, you did it to yourself, low key. And it had me thinking, because I decided, let me look up more on the situation here, you know, like, because I thought the situation was funny, but also kind of like, I wonder how other people reacted to this. So I looked a little bit more into it. Turns out he did it with World 2, where he played Monster Hunter World, fucking like didn't pay attention, or just like, I don't know what, just wasn't playing the game properly, you know, wasn't being mindful of like certain aspects of the game that would help alleviate his pain in playing it. But also, whenever someone did try to like help, anyone like try to offer a helping hand of like something like this, then he would just be like, no, fuck you, banned. And it kind of made me like look at this guy as like, wow, this guy's kind of a fucking dickhead. And I know for a fact this is not the first time something like that has happened, where some person has tried to join a community and then just gotten absolutely diffed by like individuals and was like, man, fuck this. I think there's something like that with Leffen and Tekken, if I remember correctly. I don't necessarily know the whole situation. Trust me. I am not the guy to be speaking on like melee aspects or something like that. I simply do not know enough to have a proper like opinion on it. But just kind of from what I know, from what I was able to gather with, I remember seeing a video on it. I think that happened with Leffen, where I think Leffen tried to get into playing an actual fighting game. I'm not hating on any Smash heads, you know. I love Melee myself. There was like a time where me and my friend just got absolutely cracked out playing Melee all the time, not all day, every day, but you know, we just played a shit ton of Melee, had a whole bunch of fun. It was a great game. And honestly, I got somewhat decent at Melee. I'm not God's greatest soldier. You know, I'm not God's greatest Sheik. I'm not Jmook in that sense. I think Jmook is the Sheik player. I'm trying to remember, but I also don't want to like be wrong. But I'm not bro goated levels of Sheik player, but I put my time in, and I'm not like, oh, I deserve my respect, but you know, I put my time in. I respect the game. I like the game. But if I'm gonna be honest with you guys, you know, I know most people have an issue. Maybe not. Most people have an issue, but there is like a whole subset of the FGC that just doesn't consider Smash as like a real fighting game. You know what I mean? Like, if you've played Super Smash Bros. Melee, then you kind of know, like, or just any Super Smash Bros. Game, then it's more of like a party game than it is like an actual competitive fighting game. But I know there's like a whole debate in the community about that. I guess in that aspect, it's something like the FGC community trying to gatekeep Smash players from like getting in by kind of claiming that it's not like it's not like an actual real fucking fighting game, you know? So I guess this kind of does relate to what the fuck I was talking about. But I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about here. So anyway, to elaborate a little bit further on that, from what I know, in that situation, from what I know, it was Leffen. He tried to get into Tekken. I think just was getting his ass whooped and was like, man, this game fucking sucks. This, you know, this, and this. And people were kind of shitting on him because it was like, bro, you're not gonna hop on from one game, go on to another game, hop on from like Melee, get onto Tekken, and then start complaining when you get on the game. You know, you feel me? Like that's just like fucked up to not only the community, but also like in general. You know, it's just kind of like you're making bad faith arguments for about this shit. And I'm be real with you, I gotta agree, you know, it is kind of fucked up. One. So 5 chance to spawn blue spider, 5% chance to spawn blue spider when shooting tears, 100% chance at 10 luck. I am at -2 luck. So a part of me wants to get belly button just because my luck is so in the drain right now. Wait. Does this mean I can get more planetariums in, like, a potential more planetariums in the future, or is that not how this item works, or this trinket works? Regardless. But, you know, regardless, it's just kind of like, dude, it's fucked up. One, you can't just get into a community, shit on the community because of your shortcomings at the game, and then, you know, try and play the victim like, oh, you guys are fucking ganging on me, it's fucked up. It's like, bro, you came in, you started shit, don't, you know, talk shit, get hit, is all I'm saying, you know? Violence is not the answer. I'm a pacifist, but all I'm saying is if you talk shit, bro, don't be fucking excited when you get hit for doing that. You feel me? I think it was to quote the great Mike Tyson of our time, but a lot of people have gotten used to saying, saying, you know, certain things without getting punched in the face for it. You feel me? And violence is not the answer, but maybe sometimes it is. You know, you feel me? That's where I stand on this. If you're fucking wondering the Tony take on fighting people, you know. But regardless, you know, fucked up to just kind of do that. And you also like can't be like, oh, I'm the victim here in the situation, you know? I'm the guy you guys should be rooting for, you know? It's just kind of like, bro, you're a dickhead. And so same situation happened in Monster Hunter World where this guy hopped on the game, or I guess Rise too, but it started off in World, but I was starting off the conversation with Rise. So bro hopped on Monster Hunter World, sucked at the game, was getting over here like getting skill diffed. Oh my god. How's it work? What's up? Apologies, y'all. I wouldn't get a phone call again, like actually called in real life. Anyways, but you know, happened to the guy deciding to play. I don't remember his name, and also if I did remember his name, I'm not gonna say it because it's kind of like, you know, it seems like a little bit of a dickhead move. Do all rooms give me 2 penny charges? If so, this might be the most goated thing yet. If that is true, big if true, I think they say. But anyways, it's just like, dude, yeah, kind of, you can't expect to get in the community and then, you know, it's a good thing gatekeeping exists, is all I'm saying. Dude, my run sucks? Question mark? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Yeah, we've gotten some good things. I mean, we got the good trinkets for survivability. We got, like, what, Mercurius, which is kind of cool, I guess. But a lot of this run has kind of been really dog shit. I'm gonna be real with you. Considering the fact that we have no damage ups. We got Capricorn and that was it, bro. Capricorn was like our best upgrade. Everything else has literally been useless. I have 3 health upgrades, I think. I have Breakfast, I have Bone Marrow, and I have, oh no, we did get 1 damage upgrade in the form of, what's it called? Growth hormones over there. But I mean, regardless, man, it's like, this ain't enough, dog. This ain't enough to keep the run going, you feel me? I'm trying my best here, but I mean, don't be surprised if, you know, when shit hits the fan, is he still a fan, you feel me? I mean, regardless though, I'm not doing this room. I'm just not doing that room, you know? Why do I don't have to. Mercurius lets me walk through it, so I plead the 5th in this scenario, you feel me? But yeah, it's just kind of like, dude, I know gatekeeping is like bad in the sense that you want to get people to play whatever game it is you like or something like that. You know, gatekeeping is bad. You want to have people play your game. You want to, especially if it's like some kind of indie game or something like that, you would want people to support this dev. You know, why would you not want something like that to happen? Although I will say, like, a game like Monster Hunter, I do want more people to play. I'm not gatekeeping Monster Hunter from people, but I am gatekeeping Monster Hunter from, you know, a guy like that. A guy who sucks at the game and so pumps all the shortcomings of, you know, his skill issue onto like, oh, this game sucks. People who play it suck, you know. How do you guys play this slop or whatever? And it's just like, bro, it's not like I don't want to be that mean guy, but it's like, you just suck, bro. That's the skill issue. You just suck. It's not like something crazy happened, man. You got outplayed in a video game about fighting monsters by the funky wiener looking guy, you know? And if you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, look up Khezu right now. Look up Khezu Monster Hunter. It's a monster that just looks like a penis. And I'm being so dead ass with you. I'm not even like fucking around. Like, not our fault, but also like, bro, you know, you got skill diffed by the wiener monster, man. You know, how is that something that we gotta pay for? Why do we suck? If anything, if we beat the monster, like, we're goated, you know, you feel me? That's all I'm saying. If we beat the monster, we're kind of goated. Isn't that what that means? You know, but that'd make too much sense for the sake of the argument. But yeah, it's kind of like, wow, that's kind of a dickhead thing to do, one. Also like, what the hell, bro? You know, me as a Monster Hunter fan, I was a little hurt. Luckily, from what I know, that whole situation with that guy happened like a while back, so it's kind of like you don't really need to worry about, you know, you don't need to worry about him anymore. Is he bothering you, man? You know, that type of shit. I don't need to worry about like something like that anymore because, you know, thankfully he's not like a part of the community at all. Okay, it was a skeleton hand, so there's only one of them that ever spawns. Ooh, a dime. Come get cute with you. You be my American boy. The song is stuck in my head. I'm sorry. But yeah, dude. I don't know, man. Tony, you're just soft, bro. That may be, you know, luck down. I really needed that game. Honestly, I'm being real with you. I think I really needed that luck down. You should have made it like a double luck down. You should have made that shit hit twice as hard, just for fun, you know? Just that one, just for fun. I promise I would not have gotten mad. What do you mean you sound angry, Tony? I'm just, you know, I'm just encouraging the game to do more funky business. You know, I'm not upset or anything. Why would I be upset? Guys, I think he's mad. and anyways, Tony getting passively aggressively pissed off at the game aside. Let's donate. Why not? Why not donate? We can get some goatedness out of it, one might say. All right, solid. All right, I do have to wrap up soon, though. I think I'm gonna have to record the rest of my episodes tomorrow morning before I end up going to wherever it is I need to go. I'm saying wherever it is I need to go because I don't want to specify anything, but you know. I should probably get this popping. Tony, if you're real, you eat that luck down pill right now. And you know what I'm gonna say? No, I'm not. I was just being mad at the game. I'm not actually gonna take 2 health downs for the sake of haha funny joke. That's just a dumb idea. One. We wouldn't be able to live forever, but honestly, I would greatly appreciate it if we got habit in whatever shop is coming up. If we could get habit, that would be amazing. I would hopefully be able to, you know, not have infinite hearts, but my coin production would go way up, which would give me an increased, you know, chance to survive the hellhole that is a Keeper run. I don't think Keeper's a hellhole character, but you know, sometimes it does kind of feel that way. Picking up what I'm putting down here. Regardless. Okay, see what we get here. I didn't have to pick that up. Why'd I get like the super magnet effect on me? What the hell? I mean, you know, whatever it is. So maybe gatekeeping is a good thing? Question mark. Open to discussion. I'm real with y'all. Highly open to discussion on this, because I think one, it's a very interesting topic in my opinion. I think talking about things like gatekeeping is a very interesting topic because I feel like everyone I know has different opinions on it. You know, some people are like gatekeeping sucks, you know, and which I can see where you come from. You know, I understand why you might think, or why you would say gatekeeping sucks. I feel like saying why you might think that kind of not necessarily undermines what their opinion is, but you know, it kind of makes it more. And I don't know, I'm overthinking things again. Tony's really good at overthinking everything he says. You know, in my brain, I was kind of like, I you know, I feel like someone might take that as like, oh, what I think, so like it's not, you know, truth or whatever. It's like, it's just your opinion, bro. You know, I'm over here creating, bro's creating arguments and losing like arguments in his own head. How does he do it? This is like a new level of degen, you know, getting degened. Creating the argument in your head and then losing said argument. Does Keeper actually take damage? He does. It just took a while for it to kick in. I bet. I'm just trying to get, what's the word? A key. I would like 1 key, please, game. You know, that's all I'm asking for. I don't think it's a lot. I don't think it's a lot to ask for, I'm gonna be honest. I think it's pretty reasonable, truth be told. But I mean, who knows? We'll see how it happens. Not a single key. I guess if we, I don't know. We'll see if we do this room. We'll see. Like I said, these usually only contain one guy, so hopefully. Or a troll bomb. That's fine too. Didn't care anyways. Troll bomb is just fine. I'm not mad, you're mad. Alright, well, we gotta go in here. Piggy bank plus what's the ROI on that? You know, I'm being so real. What's the ROI on this? On piggy bank plus what's the word? Swallow penny. I don't think this works for me. I'm being honest with you. I don't think this works on me. What are you thinking, Tony? Why wouldn't it work on you? Because I don't. What's the word I'm thinking of? I don't pick up hearts. You know. I'm not gonna get the bonus, the familiar guy. I just can't pick up hearts, I guess. Here's what we do. Here's what we do. We have to blow this guy up, and he did not drop a key. God damn it. Oh well, what can you do? What can you do, as they say? But yeah, you know, gatekeeping is a hell of a thing. Interesting. I would like to get opinions on this, truth be told. I would really like to get opinions on like gatekeeping, or if you have any other gatekeeping stories like involving keeping people out of certain communities, you know. I can think of another one. Is might not necessarily be too crazy of a gatekeeping. What do we gotta do again? Blue Baby, I think is what it is. Let me check my notes. Deep Pockets is from Blue Baby. Yes, let's do Blue Baby. Yes, I do have a notebook with a whole bunch of, like, not stats, but you know, like where should I go if I want to do this? Excel, you are my love. Okay, maybe not. Uh-oh, no pennies. I was about to say, man, no pennies. I'm going to die. There we go. We got pennies now. That's the only thing that sucks about the Keeper, man, is that, like, they nerf him because obviously something like Swallowed Penny would give you infinite lives, essentially. Not infinite life. If you're fast enough, you won't die. You know, you can literally not die. And the same with Piggy Bank. But I was hoping, okay, grabbing both would increase my survivability, you know. I would get potentially many more coins dropping. However, I don't know if it's luck-based, but my luck is horrible. So, I feel like for the past couple rooms, I've kind of just been, not on death's door. I've been real susceptible to taking some damage, you feel me? Trying my best. You know, there is some forms of gatekeeping, though, that I, like, absolutely hate. And, might be thinking, you know, Tony, what examples, you know, speak on this, question mark. And the one that it comes to mind, like, almost instantly as, like, a form of gatekeeping that I hate is, a song came into mind right now. Not a song, but, like, you know, Linkin Park started playing. And I was thinking about those kind of people that are like, they try and gatekeeping being a real fan to something like that, you know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of this before, you know, or at least, you know, heard of the scenario where it's like a girl is wearing a shirt that, like, has Nirvana on it, you know, has the band Nirvana's name on it. And then you got people like, oh, you like Nirvana, you know, you got their shirt, name 3 songs, or like, name this, name that, who's the lead singer, something, you know, over here trying to be like, oh, I have to quiz you because I don't trust your authenticity that you are a real, quote unquote, fan of what it is I enjoy. It's just kind of like, bro, it's kind of like a dick move, you feel me? One, I feel like it's a huge dick move. to just kind of pull up on someone and like immediately kind of accuse them of being like, you are a fake fan, you know, or you don't know this, you know, you don't know this thing. I need you to prove to me, like, because I'm doubting your authenticity, I need you to prove to me like you're a real fan of this, or you know what it is you're speaking on. It's kind of like, bro, that's, you know, how do you talk to people like that? You feel me? That's one thing that I never understood, is how do people just talk to other people like that, where it's like, I don't trust you, man, you know, I don't trust that you're a real Nirvana head, woman. Name 3 songs. And it's like, bro, you know, I've seen a meme, obviously it's a joke, but it's like me, like, you know, me looking up like 3 micro niche songs in case someone asks me if I'm a real, you know, like blank head. Oh, you're a real Daft Punk head, Tony? Name 3 of their songs. I'm like, Get Lucky, Derez from One More Time, and you gotta pull out like a real niche one for the 3rd one. You're gonna pull out like Television Rules the Nation crescendos, you know? Specifically, like I'm talking like specifically like the Alive 2007 type shit, you know? You gotta pull out the real niche shit. When you go in special interest and bro pulls out some real niche shit, you know? Like you got to pull out the crazy cards trying to out niche someone, you know? I just don't understand what it is with competition in like its sort of sense, you know? I don't understand the competition when it comes to being like a real zombies head, or I say zombies as a fucking, you know, a stand-in, but that's just the thought I had. But like, you know, you're not a real blank head. I need to put it to the test. And it's like, bro, what does it matter, you know? What does it matter if this person is or is not like a real Isaac head? Or have I done Hush? I have done Hush. No need to do it. We go up. You know, why do I need to prove to yourself to you that like I'm like a real Isaac head, or that I you know, I got the bands, one might say. That I know what the hell it is I'm talking about, you know? It's like people don't want people to get into their community. And it's like, you know, it's kind of like I understand kind of where you come from, because you don't want, usually whenever people have like a micro niche kind of thing there and they enjoy, a lot of people like to keep it kind of niche because it becomes like a personality maybe to them, you know? It becomes a part of their personality to be into something so niche, you feel me? And so if it starts getting like notoriety, or not notoriety, it might not be the right word, but you know, starts getting recognized, something like that, then a part of them is kind of like, this is a piece of my identity is at risk, you know? I'm at, people want to stick out so much, they think they're at risk of daring to be similar to someone else. And it's like, bro, you can, I don't know if you know this, you know, we're allowed to be the same, we're also allowed to be different, bro. You're allowed to be the same as this other person, dog. No one's trying to hold you back on this, bro. It's okay to like the same things as someone else. It's okay for this random girl to wear this, you know, Nirvana t-shirt. It's okay for some guy on the internet to make posts about Isaac. Or for this guy who started playing in Black Ops 6 to, you know, try and experience the other games or something like that. What hit me? You know, that's fine, bro. That is just fine by me. There does get to a point though, you know, once again, to kind of like, there's a little bit more nuance, so it's not all black and white. There's a bit more nuance to the subject here that Tony's speaking on. But say it comes to something like, this happened a little bit ago. I forget what the exact scenario was, but I just remember it. I think it involved Fallout New Vegas. And that was due to an influx of fans to the Fallout series because of the Fallout TV show. I think people were trying to play New Vegas or something like that, and a lot of people had like their whole bunch of criticism, like, oh, this game has this in it, it sucks, or this game is problematic because of X, Y, and Z, and it's kind of like a brother, you know. One, it was a different time. I know a lot of people might not like to hear the argument of like, hey, it was a different time, but like, truth be told, that's what a whole bunch of things can be kind of summed up to. Is like, it was a different time, you know. Different things were acceptable in different periods. It makes sense for certain things to contain things that might be taboo or just kind of like not even brushed on upon now, you know. That's just how it be, bro. But like I said, I remember it was something involving Fallout New Vegas, and a lot of people were like, oh, because of X, Y, and or Z, this game sucks, or like, this is bad, we should have to address something like this. And it's kind of like, you know, I understand gatekeeping in the sense of you want people to play a game. I want people to play a game like Fallout New Vegas. It's a fucking good game. I want people to play something like Fallout 3. I think it's a very good game. Although a lot of the New Vegas heads will have you think it is the devil on Earth. The devil has breached us and is now living amongst us, one might say. And you know who those people are? They are Fallout 3 fans. You know, that's what they'll have you think, you know, you feel me? Trying to pit us true Americans against each other. Sure. It's like tooth and nail. I gotta be careful in this room. If I get hit, I gotta like if I get low, I gotta remember to run out the top. But it's like, bro, you know, it's kind of like I know I was just spending the whole time glazing about how people shouldn't gatekeep to like this certain extent. But I mean, like I said, it's a more nuanced topic. It's a little bit more than just black and white. There's some gray. There might even be some like color, even, dare I say. And it's kind of like, I'm thinking, Tony, what the hell are you talking about? You know, obviously I want people to get into the game I like. But if you're going to get into something I like and then start immediately picking out its flaws or why this is bad or why, and you know, X, Y, and Z, and I'm not gonna lie to you, a part of me just kind of be like, bro, you're a little bit of a dickhead. One, because it's like, you know, I'm opening my heart to you, one might say. I'm opening the doors to something that I like, and I'm like, I want to share this with you. This is cool. You should get into this. And a part of you is like, yeah, this is cool. You know, I like this a lot. And then you're, and then, you know, on their own, they decide, let me get more into the series or something. And then the rest of the thing is just kind of like, oh, I'm shitting on this because of this. Oh, I'm shitting on this because of that. And it's like, bro, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, you know, certain opinions low-key need gamer cred. I feel like I haven't explained gamer cred, or I haven't gone over that topic as much as I would love to go over things like gamer cred. That's something I saw from a fucking Donkey video, but it's something that I highly agree with. Because, not only does it make sense, but like, two, it's just kind of like, it is real, bro. Gamer cred is a real thing, you know? Certain people's opinions hold more weight due to what it either who it comes from, or like, you know, accomplishments, things they've done, their gamer cred, their gamer score. I think I would value the opinion of someone's like changes on zombies if it came from someone who had like, you know, 500 hours playing Black Ops 6 Zombies than someone who has 2 hours playing Black Ops 6 Zombies. You feel me? I think the person with 500 hours has a bit more nuance to the game. Granted. Once again, there are exceptions to the rule. There is someone who could have 500 hours in Black Ops 6 Zombies, think it is absolutely perfect, and will defend that game to the highest of heavens, without at all acknowledging any sort of mistakes slash like shortcomings the game has. That is not the person you should be taking opinions from. That's not the person you should be like, oh yeah, I agree with this guy. Because that is what we call like a glazer, you know? And there's nothing wrong with nothing necessarily wrong with being a glazer, but it's like, you know, certain actions can make you lose gamer cred, you feel me? And that's one of them. Defending a company to the ends of the earth, even if there are things that need to be called out, That's called the glazer. That's how you lose gamer cred. That's how you lose gamer cred real quick, actually. You know? If I was to say that Wilds was the perfect game with no issues and I ignored all the optimization things happening with it, then I would lose gamer cred in people's eyes, because it's like, bro is obviously ignoring like the shortcomings of the game. They're ignoring the things that make this game literally unplayable for some people. You feel me? It's kind of like, nah, bro. Gamer cred is like an imaginary number, but I low-key wish it was real, you know? I don't think I have crazy high gamer cred compared to the average individual, but I think I have certain cred I could speak on in certain topics, you feel me? I think if we're talking Destiny gamer cred, I'm your guy. I'm your match right then and there, brother. I have Destiny gamer cred for days. Why? Because I have thousands of hours in the game. I think I would know if A, something was bad, or B, something was good, because not only have I learned to acknowledge when something is good or bad in Destiny, but I have so much experience with other things and I can, like, you know, pull from that knowledge and be like, hey, this is good relative to this time in the game. This is good relative to X, Y, and Z. This might be the end of me. This room might kill me. How? How so, Tony? Because Bumbo, A, is, in my opinion, like one of my harder bosses. I have a hard time fighting Bumbo. But B, he was snatching up my coinage. So I low-key thought I was kind of cooked. But luckily, things turned out for the better. I did not get my coinage snatched. I'm gonna be honest with you. Here's what we do. Here is what we do. Now, you might think me to be a little crazy. You guys might... Have I done Mega Satan? I have not. I'm maybe considering doing it, but I'm not sure. I did just pick up Nodleaf, and I do have Little Hunt. This is set up to be one of the greatest combos in the history of Isaac. So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna let it rock. We're just gonna let it rock, bro. I apologies. Anyways, I get to speak a little bit more on the whole gamer cred situation. I know this is the absolute epic gameplay that you guys subscribe to Tony for. But, you know what, man? I hate this guy, so I'll do it. I'll do it for a little bit. I'll do it for a little. I'll wait for the next free opportunity when there's no enemies on the screen. Okay, he's starting to spawn more. We gotta handle. But you know, just letting you know, I literally have the option to. I could do it if I wanted to. I am not afraid to push that button. You feel me? Oh my god! I should have did it. I should have did it. Ow! Anyways, what it might be one of the worst throws aside. You know, I have a lot of gamer cred when it comes to certain things. I don't think I have more than the average individual, or who knows? Maybe the average individual doesn't have that much. Maybe I'm underestimating how much gamer cred, quote unquote, I have. But besides that absolute dog shit throw aside, well, thank y'all for watching. If you guys enjoyed, I greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good day and or good night, depending on the time you're viewing this. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.